Hey, what's up? In this video, I want to talk about what to do when you hate someone, really hate someone. They screwed you over, and you just want to, well, get back at them. You're hateful. Just my thoughts, in general about that. What helped me. Now, before I begin, down below in the description, there's a link, and if you do click on it, there's actually education and training on the most important part, I feel, of internet marketing and selling products online, which is a valuable skill to learn, especially nowadays. Now, the cool thing about guys, or the funny thing about guys, is you ever played like the one-up game? Seems like there's all these stories that happen when you sit, but get a bunch of guys together, and another one will always try to one-up the other one. Like, oh yeah, I got a better story. Oh, I got this one too. I was just thinking about. And this means if I have a story about someone screwing me over, there's probably a chance that you might be able to one up me or whatever, or maybe you can't. I don't know, but that's just thinking about that for some weird reason. But I did have someone do some really, really bad things to me, like insanely bad. Like, excuse, well, excuse me, get over sickness. But they kind of screwed me over. Money, I went to jail over it. So that's what I mean. It's kind of bad. Uh, Anyways, so yeah, I did kind of hate this person for a little bit of my time, right? Now I don't. I just don't hate that person. There's two things that I do my best to focus on in life, and that is just positivity and going on the offense. Uh, when it comes to positivity, which is really important, because if you're against yourself, then shit, you don't have much of a chance, man. It's really not easy. Uh, but the thing with positivity, which I try to focus on, is spinning things to my advantage, which you could do in a lot of situations, not all of them, but a lot. One classic example is one thing that annoys the hell out of me is when the Wi-Fi doesn't work. You know, that's a classic example. And what I do, what's a good thing, what I have a trick. I think I even got this from Marie Forleo. It was like anyways, but is I tell myself, and this is what I want. And it's kind of like a reframe from NLP, which is neuro linguistic programming or something. So it's just the way you look at things. You can change the way you look at a situation. And when you say, and this is what I want, it kind of makes sense. And then it's like, oh, you spin it to a positive. And I go outside, look at the clouds, the flowers, do something different. And it's almost like I have to drag myself back in to use the Wi-Fi to do work or whatever. So it's a really cool thing. You can do this for a lot of situations. Even if somebody like you hate and someone screws you over, you could say, and this is what I want because I learned this. Because it really is like a learning thing. And that person teaches you something, right? It is. And another big thing is I don't blame other people. I don't blame. I try to. I do my best not to. I'm human. I screw up, but um, I don't. I always try to blame myself. Everything, everything is my fault. The reason I do that is one is when you blame yourself, you give yourself power and control, which is it's nice. If you start blaming circumstances or other people for faults or problems, you give them power and control, and that leads to stress because that's not on you. But when you blame yourself, you give yourself power because you can change. So that's just another idea too. But another thing which I do too is I try not to take anything personal. You know, nothing. You know, I honestly think one of the most valuable skills someone can have or learn and develop is having thick skin. And that's why, you know, being a Mormon and door knocking or getting a sales job, doing telephone sales, or I did that. I've done door knocking. I've done so many sales jobs. I just don't care that much. I don't. I honestly don't give a shit what people think about me. Um, on some, on a small level, I'll listen to people, like a micro level, but in the grand scheme of things, the big level, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a shit. Like a couple of days ago, I did a video about vodka, and I got a couple of brutal comments in there. The guy told me to wipe my face and some nasty shit. I'm like, okay, whatever. I don't give a shit. Um, anyways, but I do think that what holds a lot of people back is being scared of what other people think about them, or failing or looking stupid. It's like their ego is attached to a lot of things. Uh, there's a good book called Ego is the Enemy. There's a lot of truth to that. Ego is your damn enemy. So one of the things that I learned, I used to go out and try to pick up on girls a lot. And one of the things that I used to do, the first thing I do is just get shot down as quickly as I can. That was the goal. Because once that happens, you realize it's not even that big of a deal. And it's like I'm then like I'm on a fire. I can go freaking talk to other girls. But until you get shot down, you're scared of getting shot down and getting rejected. And you get this fear going on, and you start overthinking things like, oh well, maybe this is bitch. And then the next thing you know, you stand in the corner, not talking to anybody, and you just want to go home. It's happened to me before. I'm sure it's happened to a lot of guys. Some guys, whatever. But to get over that, you have to fail. That's why failure is good in a lot of ways. And once you do that, you realize it's not bad and it's all downhill. So going back to when someone screws me over or whatever, it was actually honestly a positive thing for me. It was. I'm not trying to bullshit you or me. I mean, obviously, well, I guess maybe I am a little bit. 'Cause it kind of was negative going to jail and stuff and losing money and all sort of stuff. But it really kind of empowered me in a lot of ways. It made me a lot stronger. And, you know, I was always scared of jail too. So, breaking that fear was a good thing because fear holds a lot of us back. And I wasn't in no luxury jail cell. I was in a Cambodian jail cell in Cambodia. It was not good. It was bad. I mean, shit, I saw some guy die in my jail cell. That was not funny, but anyways. Um, Another thing too, which I try to just lately, I've been trying to get better at this, is just being grateful, and just reminding things that I have, not what I don't have, and being grateful for what I do have. That's when you know you're wealthy. When you're really grateful of what you have, you're wealthy. So when I'm angry, sad, depressed, things are outside of my control, uh, focusing on what you're grateful for. You can't be grateful and then be like angry or depressed at the same time. Can you? I don't know. I don't think you can. It's not easy. So gratitude helps with me. And I listen to a lot of Gary Vee, especially in the morning to get motivated. Guy is super motivated, man. And one of the tactics he uses when he's depressed is he imagines his whole family is just dying. Like shit. Puts things in perspective because what the hell are you depressed about, man? I mean, you're a human, and you can do anything you want to do. Let's put a positive spin on it. Same thing you could do when someone screws you over. Uh, so, anyways. Oh, those are my thoughts. Blame yourself. Put a positive spin. Say, and this is what I want. Helps you a lot too. Like even when I was in a jail cell, I didn't know what the hell was going on. I had no freedom, no control. I didn't even know when I was going to what I was going to eat. And I told people that everybody's freaking out. I was trying to spin and go, yeah, this is the best thing. I got free rent, free food, great friends around me. Trying to spin everything, to my advantage or to a positive spin or happy face on it. I don't know. So, anyways, just some of my thoughts. I'm gonna leave you a couple good quotes, which I think are great. There's nothing good or bad, but thinking makes it so. I don't know who said that, but that's a good one. Abraham Lincoln said, "People are as happy as they make up their minds to be." So you can make up your mind to be happy, or you can make up your mind to be miserable. It's up to you. Uh, but that is a top regret of people is they should allow themselves to be more happy in their life. Yes. Hope this video was helpful. If you liked it, if you learned something, hit that thumbs up button. You can share it too. If you are interested in earning money online, there's a learning curve. It's getting more challenging now. There's more people online, but there's a lot of cool stuff you can do online. But one of the best things you can do if you do want to, sell products online or learn is actually get a mentor, someone who's really, really good, and learn from them. And that's a big shortcut. Okay. And if that link below, it's really, really good. I feel good about sharing with people. I'm very passionate about it. I wish I would have learned about it much, much earlier. It would have made things much easier for me because I failed at this online marketing thing for just years, years. I've done a lot of wrong things, and then a couple of right things too. But you learn what's right by learning what's not to do. Okay. So, anyways, wish you the best and take care and bye for now.